I guess I've just been so focused on Gabrielle and Alfie that I forgot what it feels like to be single.
Hi, Lily. I'm Graham from Screen Rant. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm good. I'm so excited to talk about this show. Loved watching Emily over these last 4 seasons.
Thank you.
So after all this time, I was so curious, how much of yourself do you see in Emily Cooper as you've grown with her over the years?
I do see a lot of myself in her and herself in me, and sometimes when I'm not working on the show, I say things that are very Emily, and I have to shake it off, and I'm like, is that me or is that Emily? But I do think that we both share a constant optimism, a trusting persona before we distrust somebody. We're very mindful of a schedule. We're a little type A at times, but we also really love our friends and honor like a safe space with our friends and value that. So I really think that there's a lot of qualities about Emily I loved reading from day one. And there's things we've taught each other, I think I've learned more about time management between like a work-life balance, and I think that I can kind of help her a little bit with that.
Amazing. I've always been partial to Emily, of course, but Emily and Gabrielle especially. I love like a day one love story. And we see Emily make some tough decisions this season, or at least in part one. I have not seen part two.
Mm-hmm.
Are you team Gabrielle? Are you team Alfie? Were you satisfied with the choices Emily makes in part one? What do you want to see for her?
I'm always team Emily, make the right choice for you, but I'm happy that she makes a choice in the first 5 episodes, and that you get to really see an exploration of feelings and also the repercussions of making a choice, because that's real life, and sometimes it goes in your favor, sometimes it doesn't, but what happens when things go left? And I think that that's important for Emily to experience and to feel all the feelings and embrace the vulnerability this season. And I'm excited for Emily to just keep sticking to her guns and like making a choice, and not flip-flopping. I think that's a good thing.
Here's hoping.
Yeah, here's hoping.
And speaking of Gabrielle, Camille and Emily's relationship is now kind of like rife with tension due to all of these things, including the pregnancy. Do you think there's a way back to the way Camille and Emily's relationship was at the beginning of the series, or has that ship kind of sailed given that everything that has happened with them?
I think Emily genuinely wants the best for Camille. She really likes her. She really values her friendships, like I had said before, and I think she just wants the best for Camille and the best for the baby at the end of the day. And so whatever support that entails, Emily is willing to give from herself. But also at the end of the day, if it's better that the situation changes within Emily's relationship in that triangle square, she's willing, I think, to back out if it's for the betterment of Camille's situation. So I think she's a real girl's girl, and I don't know if the relationship can ever go back to exactly the way it was, but she's definitely dedicated to wanting the best for her.
Yeah, and when, she goes to the Monet house, and I gasped when I saw the Monet house. It's gorgeous. I need to go there.
It's so stunning. I couldn't believe we had the ability to go film there, let alone row a boat on the water. I was like screaming inside.
I know. So would you say that's the coolest place you filmed in the series? I know you guys are going to Rome next in the second part. Is that the coolest place you've gone, or do you have a favorite place?
I definitely think just taking the crew to Rome was utterly amazing and like so special, but I think having the access to be on a boat like in the water on Monet's water lily pond was so surreal to me. I had visited there as a kid with my mom so many times. I studied Monet in school, so to have been there in the water was shocking to me. So yeah, it definitely was a very special location.
Yeah, it was incredible. And before I go, is there anything you can kind of tease about Emily's journey in Rome in the second part of the season?
I can say that she switches her vacation mode on and her work mode off for a little bit. She puts her phone down, which is very rare for Emily, and, she goes on a little Roman holiday.
We love to see it. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
You.
It's been a pleasure speaking to you.
You too.
Have a good one.
Thank you, you too.
I promised myself I'd be open to any possibility. And this seems like it's the one.